We are now live on everything. Just waiting for my friend to show up and then we will get started. Huh. Let's share this link with everyone. Hopefully we can get started soon. Whew. Just waiting for my friend to show up, and then we'll get started. Whoops! Left my switch on. Let me turn that off. Hello.
Just putting my thingy.
Doop. Okay. Let me share the screen with you.
Yeah, sure.
Share the screen. There we go. Okay. There's real quick, there's something that kind of makes me a little bit sad, and that's that, there was a short, well, like, with the Pokemon movies, there's always, like, a little short that happens before them, and they actually made a short story to go before this one, but I can't find it anywhere. It might be lost forever. Which is a real...
Do you remember what any tiny bits about it? You can tell me what it is.
All I know is, basically it starts with Dan, going to visit Cassie, and he's like with his friend from his neighborhood, and he basically gets like captured by some Pokemon, and his neighbor ends up saving him with the help of a Mischievous. That's really all I remember.
That's very random.
Yeah, that's all I remember about that. I think the Mischievous actually shows up in this story too. I think my original intent might have been to start setting up Dan with a different Pokemon team, but the story I decided to continue with is very different from that. So, but yeah, interesting. Okay. I guess I'll get... Oh, and real quick, there's some stuff I'm... Now, of course, like, the story up until this point was all been like, it has problems. It's like, there's too many characters, there's a lot of mistakes, and there's a lot of cruelty that I wasn't expecting from certain characters, if you know what I mean, Carrie. But yeah, there's like certain things in this story that this part of the story that we're about to read that I am legitimately embarrassed about. It's like, oh gosh, why did I do that? That is so overdone, and it's like, I'll beat you with the power of friendship. But it is what it is, and we're gonna read it the way it was written. So, I guess I'll get started then. Wait a second. Discord, did you crash again? Oh, for fuck's sake. Discord crashed again. Discord! Stop crashing! Oh, sorry about that. Hello?
Hello, welcome back.
Okay. Yep, I have returned. I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, Carrie, I think it cut me off when I was trying to tell you stuff.
Yeah, I know. You said that Dan got kidnapped by a bunch of Pokemons.
Yeah. Okay, so Dan got kidnapped by some Pokemon, and his neighbor, who's his friend, she basically teamed up with this Mischievous to save him, and yeah, I don't think there was that much to it. It was just a short little story. I think the Mischievous does show up in this part of the story, though. So I just wanted to bring that up. Also, the whole story up to this point has been like parts where I'm like, okay, that's a mistake, and that's a mistake, and that wasn't. Oh, that's not that good, and stuff like that. That's been the whole story pretty much. But there's seriously parts in this part of the story that I'm legitimately ashamed of. Like, oh gosh, why did I write it that way? Like,
That bad, huh?
kind of cheesy, tropey, cliche stuff. That I'm like, oh gosh, why did I write it? Like, I'll destroy you with the power of friendship. You know, that type of writing. You know what I mean? So yeah, but we're reading it the way it was written back then. So gotta get through it. Oh, and also, I think at this point I might have been setting up Dan to get a different Pokemon team, because this was basically around the time we were getting into Pokemon Gold and Silver. But I was like setting it up one way with Dan getting new Pokemon, but then I kind of changed the whole story into something else. The story follows different characters after this one. So, which I like way more, but I actually like the next story after this one way more than any of the others. Because I kind of like where I went with it. But anyway, that's enough of talking before this. I guess I'll get started, Carrie.
Yep, okay, go on.
Okay. Introduction. Oh, boy. Oh. Here we go. Our solar system center is the sun. Okay, here we go. Okay, get through it, Mark. You can do this. The giver of light, and the only planet in our solar system. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. The sun? Oh, yeah, okay. I see where I'm going with this. Okay, got it. The only planet in our solar system that can support life is Earth. Yeah, uh-huh. 2 kinds of creatures live on this planet. Unless we're going by 4 kids, in which case regular animals live on the planet. Anyway. 2 kinds of creatures live on this planet, and they are humans, human beings, and Pokemon. Okay, I think I know what I was going for with all this. This is basically how 90% of Pokemon movies start. Where it's like, where the narrator is always like, the world, a wonderful place filled with creatures known as Pokemon. Most of the Pokemon movies start with that. The planet. Humans and Pokemon. When Earth appeared and the first humans and Pokemon appeared, they became champions and allies. Together, they would challenge others in battle to test each other. But also, when Earth appeared, there became 2 forces. The forces of good, which brings light, love, and... Oh, gosh, this is hard to read. Light, love, and peace. Oh, gosh. Anyway, where was I? Oh, gosh. And the forces of evil! You see how I mean? You see how I mean how it's written? It's so like, ugh. Like, chosen one, and forces of good and evil, and... Anyway, forces of evil, which brings darkness, hatred, and deception. What am I, Yoda? Which brings suffering? For decades, they clashed in battles and wars. Many times, that sounds like a Kingdom Hearts thing. The darkness fought the light. Many tales and legends have come from the retelling. Hold on, let me just make sure I can see both YouTube feeds. There we go. For a decade, they have clashed in battles and wars. Many tales and legends have come from the retelling of those times. But this tale is different from all the others, and I didn't mean to do that. And in this,
we are like, really?
And in this tale, darkness takes a shape. Wow, this is very Kingdom Hearts. Specifically the mobile phone games, believe it or not. Anyway. Megan was so happy today. She was 7 years old, and introducing more characters, because that's what we needed. Anyway, Megan was so happy today.
Wait, are you sharing the screen?
Oh, right. I gotta share the screen because, like, we had to restart the chat. We gotta restart the chat. Share. There we go. Now you should be able to see. There we go. Now you can see the screen. Okay, so. She was 7 years old, and her big brother Wallace was taking her on a nature hike. She was short. Well, she's 7. Of course she's short. And had on... and had on a pink dress. I think that's supposed to be pink dress. Wallace, it's time to get up and take me on out hike. That's supposed to be our hike. She shouted through his door. All right, Megan, I'll be right out. Wallace was 19 and couldn't wait to leave home and start his Pokemon journey. Damn, 19? He's waiting a long time to do. He's taking.
How did you type 66 pages? Seriously.
66 pages. Carrie, the last one was longer than 100 that we read.
I know.
Anyway, well, he couldn't wait to leave on his Pokemon journey. When he was younger, he had messed up and his Pokemon license was taken away. Oh, okay. So he messed up. He done messed up with his Pokemon. Soon he would be getting it back. He had on his undershirt and boxer shorts at first, but he quickly got dressed. Well, I don't know why I bothered mentioning the undershirt and boxer shorts. Well, whatever. Then he went to the table where his family was waiting. So Megan tells me you two will be going on a nature hike today, his father recalled.
No, actually she isn't.
Yeah. He was a middle-aged man with a beard and a mustache. Wait, isn't that...
That sounds evil.
Okay. He sounds evil, okay. I am here now. Just so West. You have arrived at the live stream. Hello. Boo. Thanks for coming. Yes, I promised. Yes, I had promised her a long time ago. Sorry, I bumped my microphone for a second there. Just stay on the trail, son, his mother reminded. After they finished breakfast, Wallace and Megan left their house and entered the forest trail. Many Pokemon were living there, and Wallace pointed them out for Megan. After they had explored a long time, they saw something moving on the other side of a hill. What was that? Megan asked, sounding afraid. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. But we're not supposed to leave the trail. Don't worry, I just want to take a quick look. Wallace and Megan crept over the hill to take a peek. At the bottom was a dark floating globe, which was surrounded by lines that moved like whips. Huh, interesting description. Fanfiction, dangerous places are coming soon. Yes, just, they are. It's some kind of black sphere. The sphere changed, and it looked like a shadow with a blazing fire around it. The shadow moved across the ground, closer and closer to them. Run! He shouted. Megan started running, but the shadow grabbed Wallace, and she watched as he was consumed by it. Forget about me! Just go now! Megan ran through the forest, hoping she could find some help. Next, the shadow disappeared, leaving Wallace on the ground. He got up and began to speak a deeper voice. Yes, at last I have returned. Oh gosh, hold on, I gotta do this. Yes! After 10,000 years, I'm free! Time to conquer Earth! Power Rangers. Yes, at last I have returned. This human body is weak, but I still have most of my power. Now the entire world will pay, and no one will be spared! Okay, that escalated quickly. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! This is like the Pokemon movies, too. Like, the Pokemon movies, like, it usually starts showing off, like, a part of the story. Like, it'll be like, stuff is going down. And it'll be like, oh, this stuff is going to go down. And then it's like, the logo shows up, and it's like, dun 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 dun. Or Thomas. Oh, Carrie, it's your turn.
Right, okay. Dan and his friends were happy to be on their way to Cassie's house at Moonlight Island. I cannot speak.
Let's see.
Beth and Josh were behind Dan and Beth were Josh. Was Josh, and next to them were Jack and Barbara. Hey Dan, how much longer we're going to be? I accidentally clicked out of it. What? Hold on.
Can you not find the stream, Carrie?
Let's see. I cannot be. Hey, Dad, will it be? We should be touching ground anytime now. I can't believe how impatient you are, George. Barbara complained, don't you just enjoy the ride? If there were one thing that Barbara loved, it was flying. She dreamed of becoming a pilot herself. Pilot, she's a pilot. Pilot. I was multitasking, sorry. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
You got it, Carrie?
Wait, where is the other one?
Do you keep losing the window, Carrie?
Yep, okay. Oh, I wish that I was flying this plane. If you were, then this would be the last place I would want to be dead. Jack, pushing out of the plane with your psychic powers. You're kidding, right? He's not expecting an answer. Jack had been given amazing mind powers when he was born, and Barbara noticed he would never do it to her. No, I'm not kidding. Jack just crawled back into his chair. What legend is doing out there? Okay, seriously, why would you want your Pokemon to go fly on your own?
Yeah. It's like, I guess he's just like, hey, Legend, you want to fly around? You can, like, try to keep up with this airplane we're in.
Yeah, you can just go and keep, you're just gonna keep your guys in Pokeballs, but then you just have them flying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, maybe his Dragonite wants to stretch his wings or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Let's see. Dan, if people see a Dragonite out of their window, they will freak out. They have cautioned. Legend, you better stay out of field until we touch ground. We don't know how, but some way, Legend understand and flew away. Is he doing all the sign languages, or someone saying, "You stay out of the window," or something, or maybe flying about or something?
Hey, Jack's in the stream now. Jack says, "Hello, how is the Oscar award-winning Pokemon history? How much did I miss?" Well, basically, Jack, you missed the were you in the last live stream? Basically, Dan won the big tournament, and now some time has passed, and they're going to visit Cassie on this one island. And this is basically the Pokemon movie, which I wrote it to be kind of like a Pokemon movie. Yeah, the beginning, basically, a boy got possessed by a dark spirit, I think. I don't know why I said I think. I wrote this. I should know this. Anyway, Carrie, you can continue now.
Okay. Then I didn't know how, but some way Legend can understand and flew away. Strange. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have started our final descent, and we will be landing at the Moonshine Island in 2 minutes. Hola, Sensor and senoritas. What you? Okay, sir. There aren't any Spanish people on this flight. One of the crew told him. Sorry. The plane landed and everyone got their luggage and left. After they had gotten out, they start waiting for Cassie to pick them up. Dan had not seen her in years and wondered what she looked like now. Come on, Dan, let's not just in here. Let's just go meet Cassie at the entrance, Barbara boasted. After dragging the luggage through what seems to be like an endless airport, they finally reached the front gate. My arms! I'm ready! Move!
Josh complained. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Josh, you're the only one of us who brought one suitcase. How heavy can it be? Josh's suitcase opened, and clothes, Pokeballs, food, games, books, and disguises went everywhere. How did you jam all that into one suitcase? Jack asked, astonished. You'd be surprised what you can do when you when you only have one, he replied. Oh, he's Mr. Cheapskate. I get it. Everyone helped Josh pick up... Oh, Jack said something. How much did I miss? If Tayu's history sucks, then why is Pokemon Universe has 5 volumes and a movie? Checkmate, Totten Tomatoes. Okay. Green sweater. Can I help you? She asked. Wait. You surprised everyone's suitcase. A limo honked at them, and a young woman came out of it. She looked around 18, had on a green sweater, blue skirt, and brown shorts. Can I help you? She asked.
Very specific.
Hold on. I think I have to replace a just.
Which?
What is this? I don't even know what the symbol is supposed to be. It might be ellipses or something. Whatever. Dan stopped and looked at her. Cassie, is that you? Dan, no way! You've changed a lot. Dan's friends were all on the ground, not paying attention. Hey guys, it's Cassie. Everyone lifted his head to look at her. Cassie, Barbara said, hugging her. Cassie, Josh copied. Same old Josh. Hey Cassie, remember me? Jack, you're a lot taller now. You've changed yourself. Cassie, I'm surprised I didn't... I guess I did describe her a little bit. Anyway. Cassie, this is my friend Beth from high school. Hello, Cassie. Dan told me all about you. Oh, good things, I hope. Did he say anything about a clay fairy? Oh yeah, that time that she basically stole the clay fairy from Dan. No. Okay then, come on. Let's go to my house. And don't worry about the luggage.
You stole my thingy.
You stole my clay fairy!
You stole my thing.
I never forgive you! Don't worry about the luggage. Chinkins has it. We'll handle it. Please, just once, could you call me Sam? Sam put the luggage in the back, and they got into the limo. Hey, Cassie, you know the guy's name is Sam, right? Josh asked. Of course. I've just been playing that joke since I was little. So, what have you guys been up to? Beth and I have been attending high school, and we only have 1 year left before we graduate, Dan announced. I've been training my Pokemon and trying to make my place an official Pokemon gym, Jack informed. Classic Josh.
It's on that already.
Let's see. What were we saying?
Did you have went to the competition already? Yeah.
You're cutting in and out, Carrie. That's weird.
No, I'm saying.
Well, I hope it gets fixed before it's your turn to read.
To the competition already.
Yeah, they did do the competition already. Oh my god. Carrie, is your connection okay? You're cutting in and out a lot. Oh gosh, it's getting really bad now. I can barely hear you. That's not good. Carrie! We're losing you! Oh, yeah, there.
Back.
Oh, okay. So you're saying something about a competition? Hello? Carrie!
Fuck. I have returned.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I think I can hear you now.
I said, you've been to the tourneys already. Why do you want to keep on being the best? Because you are clearly like the best.
Around. No one's ever gonna keep you down.
You're the best. No one's gonna keep you down.
Let's see. Of course, I've just been playing a joke since I was little. So what have you guys been... Okay, there's they're working on the Pokemon gym. Me and my sis have been improving our imitating skills and now have huge crowds at the House of Imitate, Josh said in Jack's voice. That sounds like Jack, Barbara giggled. As for me, I've been trying to learn to fly a plane and get my license. Cassie, what have you been doing? Dan asked. I've been helping my mom and dad run their business. I never met your mother before. She was in another country when we met. I can't wait for you to meet David. David, who's he? Oh no, another character if he could introduced. Oh no. Dave, and it's another super generic name too. I guess that's just a thing for my story. David, who's he? Jack asked. Oh, he's my friend on this island. The limo started moving and sped off for Cassie's house. They drove past many beautiful locations with Pokemon running free. Gee, there sure are a lot of Pokemon around here.
Run free as wide as the ocean.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Jack, I completely forgot to look at those sketches. Hold on. Let me go bring those up real quick. Let's see here. Okay, I got them right here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, we're like Ghostbusters. You drew us as Ghostbusters. Hold on. Hey, Carrie.
What?
You want to see yourself as a Ghostbuster?
Which one?
Actually, hold on. I'll see if I can share the screen on the stream itself.
You can share. Yes, share the Explorer. Let me see the thing.
Okay. Share. Let me see here. OBS. I'm gonna try to share the screen. This screen.
No, it's not.
Window capture. Discord. Oh, that's the wrong Discord. This Discord. There we go. Okay, I am sharing the Discord screen now. Not on the vertical stream yet. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. So now I can show this off. Once I get back into Discord. There we go. Okay, so Jack drew these pictures for us. Might as well show them on the stream.
Hold on. Let me see. Where?
It's in Strategy Guys General. If you want to just look it up there, or you could just watch the stream because I'm showing them right now.
Okay, let me just grab the. For some reason, Firefox is not sharing my thingy with Jiggy. Okay, let me copy this and open this.
Hold on, I gotta go back to. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm showing them off right now. So Jack drew these pictures for us. It's the first.
I'm kind of confused. Why did you stream the wrong one? You just got like 8 Escape Part 3, 13 or something.
Yeah, just ignore that.
Alright, okay, so what is the picture? Let me see the picture. Where is the picture?
Yeah, it's... Did you go to the strategy guides thing?
Yeah, I see. Okay. Yep.
It's
back up.
Yeah, it's in general. And you could just scroll up and you'll see a bunch of spoilers, and you just click on the spoilers.
Okay. Game spoilers? No. It's general, sorry.
It's in general. Just scroll up and you'll see a bunch of spoiler pictures. And it's like, it's got me, it's got Mike, it's got you, it's got Volse and Carrie, and it's got Tayo and Mike.
You look absolutely terrified. You're like, yes.
Yeah. Nice. Sandman. I haven't looked at them all yet. Oh, there's Luna. Oh, Luna looks pretty cool.
I actually will be even more terrified than what has appeared on paper.
And then
last time I went to the haunted house, I was hiding all the way behind my dad.
And there's Jack. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, now I gotta go back to sharing the other window.
No, it's okay. You don't need to share it again because I'm actually on I'm on Discord, so I saw everything. Draw, awesome.
There we go.
Looks very cool.
Thank you, Jack. That's very nice.
We appreciate your love and everything through drawing. It was awesome.
Yeah. Doo-ba-doo. Okay. In back.
Theme Theories just released sorry, I just checked something. Theme Theories just released a theory on Uncle Iroh is a war criminal.
All right. Well, I think
let's get back to the fanfic.
Yeah, let's get back to the story. Let's get back to the story. Okay. Beth and I have been attending high school and running our left. I've been training my Pokemon. Trying to get official... keep reading the same stuff. Trying to learn how to fly. What have you been doing? I'm trying to get back to where I was before I looked at all of that stuff. This country, when we met. I can't wait for you to meet them. David, blah, 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 blah. Beautiful locations, Pokemon running free. Gee, there sure are a lot of Pokemon around here. Oh no, Legend! Legend was following the limo from above. How did you know where we were, Legend? Legend flew beside them.
Hey, Legend, do you remember me? Cassie asked. Legend smiled at her. Legend, return. Yep, that's what happened. How did he know where you were then? I'm not sure he must have seen us come out. Well, here we are, Cassie announced. They all looked around and saw a giant and beautiful mansion. That's her cottage, Jack explained. If that's her cottage, I will hate to see her mansion. I think that you were trying to say, I will hate to her mansion.
Yeah.
Joshua, you forgot something.
I'd hate to see... There we go.
Yeah, Josh remarked. 3 people were standing at the front, Cassie's father, mother, and a young man. Introduce you. They got out and followed Cassie to her parents. These are friends Dan, Barbara, Jack, Josh, and this is Dan's friend from school. Yes, it's nice to meet you all. Her mother welcomed. Oh, and this guy is David, Cassie said to her old friends. Who's Cassie's friend is my friend. Now, which one of you is Dan? I'm Dan. She told me that you and your Pokemon single-handedly saved Silco from the Team Rocket. I wouldn't say that. You bet he wouldn't. We have too. Jack and Josh exclaimed in anger. She also told me that you won first place in the Prime Cup in the Prism League and beat Jim's leader's castle. Now that part is true, yes. Well then, what do you do? We go back out and have a little battle. Sure, why not? David led them out to the back of the mansion to a large battle stadium. Man, she really is rich and get a whole football field to herself.
Yeah, whole football field to herself, of course.
Okay, but seriously though, don't you think that the battlefield looks exactly like football fields or something? Also, what are the markings for anyways? Because sometimes you just flew out of the thing and then if your Pokemon knows how to run or maybe still knows how to fly or dash out from the crater or something, and then they can still keep fighting until one of them collapses.
Hey Zaya, thanks for coming to the live stream.
We are now reading the document for the movie.
The document for the movie, of course.
I want to see how good you are, so we will go on 3-on-3 match. I choose one first. How can I choose you. This will be easy. Tsunami, go! Acidra, good choice, but it takes more than matching types to win. Pick. Agility. Arcanine dug underground and Tsunami sped itself up. Now, moving. The ground began to rumble and Arcanine broke out with missing Tsunami. Earth attack! Escape it! Tsunami rides the wave and after Arcanine but dodges it. Arcanine, Dragon Rage! Hey, I completely what the heck is that? I need to look up that Pokemon, sorry.
What the?
Reading that. How does he know Dragon Rage though?
What, Arcanine?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it knows Dragon Rage. I look up the moves whenever I'm ready. Whenever I wrote these stories, and Zaya, I'm not sure what the what the gym... I guess it's not a gym. It's more of just a battleground. I don't know if it's grass or concrete or what it is. I don't think I described that part.
They are not on a beach, right? Because I have been traumatized by beach episodes thanks to Eva and Advanta.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Zaya just confirmed they do know Dragon Rage. Okay, cool.
Okay. Arcanine House creating a spinning water sprout catches a tsunami in it, spinning it around. Once the twister disappeared, Tsunami was exhausted. Tsunami returned. He's better than I realized. Rocky, go! Arcanine, dig! Rocky, dig! Both Pokemons burrow into the ground and disappear. Then Rocky bursts out, taking Arcanine by its tail. Wow! Do it now! Seismic toss! Rocky jumped high up and threw Arcanine down, forcing its head into the ground. Pretty good, Dan, but can you beat this one? Tangela, go!
And now it's my turn. Give Dan a dragon like Haxorus. That's not something that can really happen. This actually was written years ago when I was a teenager, and it was like when Pokemon was just announcing the second generation. So there are going to be second gen Pokemon in this story, but there's probably not going to be any. You're not going to see anything like Gen 3 or anything past that, unfortunately. Those are just Kanto and Johto, pretty much. Okay, so let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Rocky, return! Legend, go! I was expecting that Pokemon to appear sooner or later. Tangela, Stun Spore! Legend, keep it away with Whirlwind! I wish you could get rid of Spore with Whirlwind. That would make Whirlwind a pretty useful attack.
Yeah, that sounds very useful. Otherwise, you would be like, ah.
Yeah, wind attacks.
Okay, next Pokemon update, we can use Whirlwind to chase or maybe they add in counters so that you use you can chase away those things.
That'd be cool if they added a way to counter moves. That would be an interesting gameplay mechanic. Tangela shook off.
Finally, you guys have got moves from Fire Emblem because you can have like how many percent you can counter. So
yeah.
Let me explain. In Fire Emblem, you probably will see like how many percent you can hit a character, hit an enemy, or how much damage you can dish out, and there's also the counter. Like if you it depends on which kind of attack. Like if I attack you with magic, then if the enemy has something to counter your magic, like 20% or something. And you would be like,
let's see.
Like that, yeah. So if they actually add this in Pokemon, I feel like you guys will probably be very nervous. You were like,
that would be interesting. I just want to reply to Zaya real quick. We will. The Johto story is coming up. After this movie, we will be going into a story that basically primarily takes place in Johto. So there's going to be loads of Johto Pokemon. That one's all about Johto. So we're going to get to that, but first we got to get through this story.
Season 2 or something? You said Johto.
Yeah. Legend. Ice. Okay. Shell. Cloyster, you Shell Smash. Cloyster's freaking becomes OP. Nice. Let's see. Did it? Okay, yeah, the that's fine. I'm looping the Pokemon movie soundtrack right now, but that's fine because I was mostly playing it before we started the stream up properly. So yeah, I'll just play through this again. Okay, so Tangela should have power, but Legend blew it away. Now Legend Ice Beam. Legend fires a blue beam across the ground until Tangela was frozen by it. Tangela, return. Cloyster, go. Legend Agility. Cloyster Ice Beam. Legend went airborne to avoid Cloyster's attack. Legend, remember what we did when we were at the Prism League. Do it again! I think there's supposed to be a comma there. While Legend was shooting electricity down, Cloyster was busy shooting ice at it. Although it held its ground for a while, Legend was hit by an ice beam and fell. Legend, return. The only Pokemon I have left is Rocky, but he's weakness to ice attacks. And double weakness to water attacks, dude! Cloyster could knock that thing out in one surf. Anyway. Well, Rocky, it's up to you now. Cloyster, Ice Beam. Rocky, dig! Rocky was able to go underground and avoid the beam, and then it came up in front of it. Cloyster, withdraw! Rocky, keep it shell open! Rocky jumped between Cloyster's closing shell and held it open. Wow, talk about an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Is Legend literally Zapdos? Legend is actually a Dragonite. Though, I will...
Is a
for future reference. So yeah, Legend's a dragon. Rocky is a Golem. Tsunami is a Seadra. Thunderjet is Jolteon. Let's see. Ice Swing is Articuno. And did I cover them all? I feel like I missed something. I might. Oh wait. Okay. Gengar. Tricker is Gengar. So there you go. That's all of Jack's team for future reference. Let's see. Rocky, keep a shell open. Rocky jumped between Cloyster's closing shell and held it open. Ice Beam. Cloyster shot out an ice beam from its horn, but it was too high up.
I remember something like. Can you? I remember something like. Will you?
What's up? What's up, Carrie?
Sorry,
Here.
I was asking. I was asking. Will you?
Carrie? I think Discord might have interrupted you again.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just.
I can't tell if Discord's interrupting you if you're interrupting yourself. Rebirth is Ho-Oh. Flaming Vortex is Moltres. Zipping Lightning is Zapdos. Interesting. I think we might have lost Carrie again. Carrie, did we lose you? Hold on. Carrie! Will you die if Gengar licks you? You'll be paralyzed. Carrie? Carrie, are you still there? Oh boy. Discord problems. My ears hurt. Oh, sorry, Zaya. Is the audio too loud or something? Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll read a little bit more. Carrie, where did she go? It says I'm still in a call with her. You there, Carrie?
Alright, I'm back. Finally. That took a while.
Okay, yeah, it didn't let you finish what you were saying.
So I was asking, will you die if Gengar licked you?
I don't know if that's a Pokedex entry or not, but going by gameplay, you'll just be paralyzed.
It feels like you just die. You're like, yeah.
Let's see. So this is something interesting. In the anime, or I think it might happen in Stadium as well. Cloyster shoots Ice Beam from its horn. So what Golem did is it wedged itself in its shell so that the Ice Beam couldn't touch it. So that's kind of interesting. Basically, it's like if someone's aiming a gun at you and you go beneath them. I mean, technically they could just move the gun down, but not if it's a Cloyster. Let's see. Cloyster. Time to finish it. Rock's get up and Blizzard. Wait, Rocky got up. Okay. Newest Ice Beam comes out too high. It can't touch Rocky. Maybe not, but it can use Clamp. Rocky lost its grip and began being crushed by the closing shell. Rocky, get out of there! Hyper beam! Rocky's mouth turned red and it shot out a powerful beam, hitting Cloyster in its face, sending it flipping, tumbling, and rolling over itself. That's a lot of action words. Boop. Yeah. If Gengar does. Haunter licks equal die. Okay. Bro said right now. Bro is sad. Bro is sad right now. Haunter licks equal die. Rocky used rock. Just reading Zaya's comments. Let's see. Piece Rocky block it. Grab a piece of that. Okay. Cloyster, get up and Blizzard attack it. Cloyster pushed itself up. No way. It sustained. No way. It sustained that. Rocky, block it. Grab a piece of the ground. Rocky pulled up a large chunk of the floor and used it as a shield to block the attack. Time to finish it. Rock slide! The piece of land that had gained extra mass from the ice attack and was now very large. Rocky, hold on. Rocky threw it smashing, hold on. This looks wrong. Gained extra mass. Rocky threw it smashing Cloyster. Cloyster, get up! Cloyster pushed into Cloyster like a meteor. What the heck? I think that's supposed to be like... I don't even know what I was trying to write there. Oh gosh. I don't know what I was trying to write there. I honestly don't. Cloyster pushed into Cloyster like a meteor. I'm just gonna say... I'm gonna completely rewrite this. This is nonsense. Rocky threw. Oh wait, smashing into Cloyster. Okay. I got it. It hit Cloyster like a meteor. There we go. I fixed it. Cloyster, get up! Cloyster pushed into Cloyster like. Why does it keep saying that? Stop it. Cloyster like itself fell fainted. I don't even know what's going on here. It's the
I think
type.
it's because you were. When were you typing it? I think
It's like the typos galore over here.
Did you write this before you sleep? Maybe that's why you don't know what.
Maybe it hit Cloyster like a meteor. It hit itself up only to fall over. Oh, okay. It pushed itself. I gotta really fix this mangled work. It pushed itself up only to fall over and faint. There we go. I did the best I could. 9th grade grammar. Probably accurate, gotta be honest. It pushed itself up only to fall over and faint. Anyway. Rocky, we won! Dan exclaimed. Rocky was tired and was breathing heavily. Cloyster returned. Good battle, Dan. There's supposed to be a comma there. Now I see how you got so far in the Prism League. I didn't think you had a chance when you sent out that rock type against my water type. Well, I knew that Cloyster was also an ice type, and ice Pokemon are weak against rock attacks. Come on, you guys, let's do something else, Cassie suggested. Cassie took them out on her boat to do some scuba diving. They let their swimming Pokemon join them. Dan was in a wetsuit, swimming with his Seadra and Dragonite. A special oxygen mask allowed him to talk. This sure is a beautiful place to swim around. Someone said, I don't know who. I guess it was Dan because I just mentioned he was able to talk. Anyway, they were located near a coral reef which had many different colors. Well, that's better than some of how the coral reefs are doing nowadays. It's kind of sad. Yikes. Heck, we got a dang Corsola ghost Pokemon because of how bad the coral reefs are getting. The human race sucks.
Very sucks. It sucks, bro.
What about a Gen 5 fanfic? Ow. This story only goes up to Gen 2. Though I have been I actually did write a bit more. I want to at least finish the Johto story because it was actually it's been incomplete for years. Anyway, Sure is a beautiful place. They are located near a coral reef. He looked down the cliff where he found a lit-up cave. What is so bright in that cave? Come on, guys, let's check it out. Tsunami and Legend follow him into the cave where they found a strange little yellow and blue creature with an antenna on its head. It's a good thing my Pokedex is waterproof. Chinchou. Chinchou. Put a damn comma in there, you savage. Chinchou on the dark ocean floor. Oh, this is your turn, Carrie. It's your turn.
I hope that it didn't die in the middle of me reading, because I would be very annoyed. Let's go.
Me too.
Alright. Chinchou on the dark ocean floor. It means of it's only means of communication is its constant flashing lights. And then turned around behind me was a different Pokemon that looked similar to Chinchou. Lantern. The evil form of Chinchou the evil form of Chinchou, it blinds prey with an intense burst of light, then swallows the immobilized prey in a single gulp.
Jeez. Well, that's true to life. That's how that animal. That's how that fish works. So good job, Pokemon.
Funny enough, in real life, those that kind of fish, the ones that has light bulbs, are actually females, while males are just tiny babies. They look really tiny.
They're also terrifying looking.
Which I think that is very interesting. The Chinchou is very adorable, though. 50% male, 50% male, 50% female. Mm.
Unlike Eevee.
Fishy, but I don't suppose fishy can talk.
Fishy. Okay.
Dear God, that Chinchou looks poisoned. It looks poisoned. I think that you got a typo with looks.
That Chinchou looks poisoned.
Looks poisoned. We better get them into to a Pokemon Center. Let them swim in front of Chinchou and look at them as it's going to attack. Don't use electricity. We will all get shocked. What's up? Then asking, swimming up to the cave with Josh. This Chinchou has been poisoned, but that Randan won't let us help them.
Randan, hold on.
Capture it.
Hold on. What is this? So, funny thing, this story was actually written before Gold and Silver came out, so there might be actual Japanese Pokemon names here. Because I might have been talking about Pokemon that didn't have American names, or I didn't know of them at the time. So let's see. Randan. Pokemon. Is this an actual Randan? No. There's no Pokemon named Randan. Avatar has like 1 million ping. Your lawyer with his chin. Chinchou sues your lawyer with its chin. Avatar is like 1 million ping. Okay, let's see. See, I don't know why I said Randan there. That's weird. Won't let us help. Oh, they get... Okay, Carrie, you can continue. Right here.
But won't let us help them. Why don't you just weaken it and capture it? What about and get zapped by 1,000 bolts of electricity? We can just leave them here to die. Lantern, we can't help them, but you have to let us through. The lantern just look at them angrily, and sparks fly from it. I will talk to it with my psychic powers. I know you want to keep them safe, but if you don't let them cure, they will die here. I think that's the first time we actually say that. Well, dude, to help them. If you don't let us help them, your friend will die.
Yeah.
Really.
They will die. The Randan. I don't know why I called it Randan. That's not an official name in any language for this Pokemon. It's weird.
Move and maybe because you think that that's a nickname or something. Is it? Yeah, calling it that, but it's kind of funny.
I really don't know why I called it that. Anyway.
Do you want to change
Kanchi?
it into...
Oh, what? Hold on, let me check something. Pokemon. Kanchi. Yeah, I don't know. I guess those are what I thought were their names in Japanese. I don't know if it was a mistranslation or what's going on with that. Whatever. We know what their real names are.
Do you want to change their names because you can just go and change it or something?
Sure. Randan. Find all. Replace all with lantern. There we go. And then Kanchi. You didn't find it? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Lantern. Fine. What's it called? Dang it, what is it called? Chanchi. Okay. Chanchi. Find all. You just change that to Chin Chow. Chin Chow. There we go. Replace all. I only did that twice, apparently. What the? Okay. What the? Start recovery. Dang. Word processor crashed on me. Okay, anyway, back to where were we? Enter and help them to get through. They don't use my psychic powers. Surface, Chin Chow, brother. Okay, I think it's around here, Carrie.
A what?
I think it's around here. Where we left off.
Your program just crashed, I think.
Oh, right. I gotta reshare that with you. Give me a second. Sharing. Window. Word processor. Word processor.
Jesus, what happened to our internet? Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's being a... What is that red thing on your head? Red thing
Alright,
on...
we go take a look.
Oop.
I'll talk to her with her psychic powers. Lantern, I know that you want them to be safe, but if you don't let us, I mean, I ran them the song like lantern.
Yeah.
The lantern moved, and each of them picked up a Chin Chow and brought them to the surface. Cassie was waiting with David on a boat. We have to get these Pokemon to the center in a hurry. They are poison. Get in the boat, and we will search for Barbara and Beth. We are here. They look like jellyfish swam. Something that looked like a jellyfish swam up behind her. It's a band of tentacruel. They must have poisoned the Chin Chow. The Jack theorized. It's the biggest tentacruel attacked the boat. Legend Tsunami, get them away from the boat. Legend's attendant lit up and he fired a lightning bolt towards the water where Tsunami was fighting.
That does.
Legend.
Gary?
Legend, don't use electric. It attacks. Oh my god. Every Pokemon in the water was electrocuted, including Tsunami. Hey, do you think that if they pass out, they know how to breathe as well? Because that would be bad. They would just actually kill them because they can't breathe in water.
We Zaya's like, we did it! We kidnapped the Chin Chow! oh, hold on. I got a perfect emote for that.
Right. She answers there, starting the motor. The boat sped off back to the dog, and Legend is flying right behind it. Once they reach the Pokemon Center, in the city, they took Chin Chow and then Cedra to emergency room. Hurry! Then paced the floor, waiting for an answer from Nurse Joy. A few minutes, she came out smiling. You stand? The Chin Chow can go back to Ocean anytime now, and then your Cedra is doing much better. Oh, thanks a lot, Nurse Joy. Legend, don't blame yourself. How could you have known that your attack would hurt Tsunami? Come on, let's go and see how he's doing. He looks fine now. Tsunami woke up and let out a wail. Sure. Dan said alarmed. She ran and see what's happening. That's very odd.
Okay. Let's see. What do you mean? The only times I see Pokemon acting like this is when they're about to evolve. But Seadras don't evolve. Exactly. Maybe you should leave it here for a little while until it gets better. Okay, I'll see you soon, Tsunami. I'd just like to say that I'll see you soon, Tsunami. It's like, wow, that's like some nice alliteration right there. I hope you get better. Dan walked out of the room and back to the front where his friends' faces looked all worried. Tsunami is in pain, and Joy doesn't know why it's... That's Nurse Joy to you! And Joy doesn't know why, so I'm going to let it stay here for a while. Wallace was... Okay, and we're changing the scene now. Wallace was still possessed by the evil shadow when he was traveling outside the... Changed since I was last here, but I can still control every living thing. Then he surveyed the city and its surroundings. Not too far from it was a large dam. That wall seems to be holding the water back. If I were to break that, the city would be completely flooded. Yes, I'll do it. I think this calls for the evil plotting emote again. I'll do it.
Do it.
Do it. Yes, I'll do it. Yeah, do it. Wallace lifted himself into the air and moved his hands like he was making a snowball. But instead, he created a dark, glowing ball and threw it at the dam, breaking through it. The water broke out and flowed down the hill, moving straight towards the city. Dan could see something coming down the mountain fast, and then he realized what it was. Guys! There's water coming down the mountain! Wait. I gotta do this. Oh, it'll be coming down the mountain when it comes. It'll be coming down the mountain when it comes. And the water is coming down the mountain. Coming down the mountain. It'll be coming down the mountain when it comes. We're all gonna die! Okay. Delete that. Okay. Entire city will be flooded. Let's see. Water broke. Dan can see. Fast and where? Okay. That wall seems to be flooded. I'll do it. Blah blah blah. Where was Dan talking? Dang it! Something give that damage. This entire city will be flooded. Whatever. I'll just start here. Jack exclaimed. Not if we turn the water into ice, Dan said, thinking. What do you mean? Beth asked. We have to use our... It's supposed to be R, not R. Pokemon to freeze the water.
Which was the moment that you start singing? Why did you start singing? Because that one sounds like a folk song.
Yeah, it's kind of a folk song. I think I sang it a lot in elementary school. It doesn't go, the waters will be coming down the mountain when it comes. It's more like she'll be coming down the mountain when she comes.
We have to use our Pokemon to freeze the water before it gets we can lead this way.
See, before it gets down. And I know who can lead the way. Ice Wing, freeze the water! Dan had been training his Articuno hard, and it was now at a great size. Its blue wings sparkled as it flew closer to the water, freezing parts of it with its ice beam. Legend, Ice Wing! It can't do this alone! You have to help him! The Legend took off after Ice Wing and joined in by using its ice beam. Well, are we going to let Dan's Pokemon do it all? Jack asked. We can help too! Tank Turtle! Hopeful! You have to help with your ice beam attacks! Cloyster, Ice Beam, David commanded. All my normal Pokemon can't use ice attacks, Cassie informed. Swinub, Corsola, use your ice attacks! All the Pokemon tried desperately to stop the water, but more just kept coming. Uow, we need you to start freezing that water now! Uow, which is obviously a Mew, its nickname doesn't hide its identity that well. Meow dove out of the sky and joined in with its powerful blizzard attack. The water was now completely frozen solid. It looks like we saved the city. It's like, I guess they made an ice dam. Because that water would just keep coming for a long time. The water was now completely frozen solid. Looks like we saved the city, Josh said, relieved. Not quite, Cassie yelped. What do you mean, Cassie? We froze all the water, Dan asked. Yes, but now instead of an ocean, it's a glacier sliding down! She was right. The frozen water was moving fast. Leave it all to me, Josh said. Mr. Mime, barrier that ice! Mr. Mime got to a good spot and started making an invisible wall to stop the ice, but it was moving too slow, and the glacier was getting closer. This is taking too long. Legend, help Mr. Mime move faster! Legend grabbed Mr. Mime and moved him from right to left as fast as he could. The wall got higher and higher, and then the ice hit the wall. And when the ice hit the wall, it stood firm. Yes! Everyone cheered. Wallace hovered over above to take a look at the destruction. I can't wait to see all the devastation and pain. To his surprise, there was no damage at all. Only a wall holding back ice. Okay, Carrie, your turn.
Okay, hold up. Let me just... Man, I got distracted very easily. What is this? Those humans stopped my attack? Well, we will see about that. He felt enraged, he felt enraged and blasted the glacier into large ice boulders that rolled around the wall. Oh, Cassie shouted, Legend, it's time to use your Ultra Beam to stop those boulders. What's an Ultra Beam, Dan? Beth asked. It's a powerful attack that only my Dragonite knows. 3 red glowing balls appeared near Legend, and he turned them into the beam, moving around, breaking the boulders into pebbles. Shouldn't there be big ice, a chunk of ice instead of pebbles?
Yeah, okay, yeah, hold on. Into raking the chunks of ice into little pieces.
Tiny bits.
There we go.
There's nothing that will stop them, Wallace cried. Then he saw that there was still one gigantic piece of ice left. He lifted and threw it over them. Whoa. Jack saw it and went into action by keeping it from falling with his powers. The boy has psychic powers. I see how good they are. Wallace pushed the ice down. Jack cried, My mind! Say much more! In Pokemon Center, Tsunami was still in pain but could sense danger and rushed through the wind, the center trying to get out. Nurse Joy exclaimed, jumping in its way with Chansey. You're in too much pain to go! Yeah, we have to give credit to Nurse Joy or something because they probably have to deal with all the protagonist BS.
Yeah, Nurse Joy does her job.
Strap him down! Strap him! Too much pain to go! So Tsunami just blinded them with smokescreen and forced his way outside. Yikes. Jack sweated and lost consciousness. The ice started falling again, but Meow flew in and stopped it. Out of Jack's backpack came rolling his Psyduck. Well, came rolling?
Yeah, came.
I can sense another psychic power, but this one is a little bit stronger.
Maybe I'll just said came as Psyorb. There we go.
Okay. Wallace forced the ice down harder and Meow is losing fast. The Tsunami moved in front of Dan and is under the ice block. Tsunami, get out of here! You're in pain! The sight of touched it, and Tsunami gave out a shout. And it begins to glow and changing shape. What is happening? Could it be that he's evolving? Tsunami stopped glowing, but when he was done, he looked different. He looks see-through, but his skin is smoother, and instead having a funnel nose, it looked like a beak now. It was so much bigger than touch it for his Pokédex.
Oh, just want to pause you there for a second. We got some, Jack just came back, and Ari just joined the live stream. Hey guys!
Welcome to our live stream.
Hey, what's up? Nice to see you here. A cat is in danger. What did you miss? Basically, a dam broke, and then they froze the water, and then the water started coming down towards the town as a giant glacier, and then they broke the glacier apart, and then the guy picked up the glacier with his powers and threw the glacier at them, so that they just keep fighting ice, basically. This is not the final battle. This isn't the final battle, Jack. We've got like 50 pages. We've got over 50 pages left. Okay, Carrie, you can continue now.
It was so much bigger. That's reached for his Pokédex, hoping it will hold the answers. Kingdra sleeps on the ocean floor to build its energy. It is said that it causes tornadoes as it wakes. One of his greatest attacks is one of his greatest attack is tornado. I think that you got a typo there.
One of its greatest attacks is tornado. Yeah.
Meow fainted, and the ice began to fall again. Tsunami opened its mouth and blew out a funnel cloud that lifted up the ice and moved it away. Then it was flung to the ground and broke into tiny pieces. That was Tsunami. What a cool attack! Tsunami smiled and shot water into the air as a sign of victory. Cheering was heard, and scores of people gathered around them. You saved our city! One man rejoiced. A copy man? What the heck? A copy man with a top hat appeared and greeted them. As mayor of the city, I would like to thank you for saving it from certain doom. Here, this is the key to the city. You can have this. It's our Pokemon. You should be thanking our Pokemon. Then pointed out the Pokemon that were all sitting and regained their strength, and Jack was waking up with a great headache. Barbara was looking over him. You alright, Jack? I think so, at least if I could think. Walls watched them from above, and his anger grew greater. These humans are smart. They're Pokemon. I think that you got a typo there. They are Pokemon.
Yeah, that's the wrong there. There we go.
Their Pokemon have great power that they use wisely. I want that power, but I also want to see what they can do. I will watch them for now. Mayor! A man with a little girl beside him was running towards them. He looks terrified.
Oh, what is it, Luke? Oh my gosh, Luke, seriously? Okay.
I mean, like, it's a very common name.
Names in this story are very common names. We're busy right now. Mayor, this can't wait, comma. Megan says she saw a shadow attack my son. The little girl just has a wild imagination, that's all. Figures, he'd say that. Hold on, let me make my character not look shocked. Wasn't my imagination, Megan cried. A shadow did get my brother. Mayor, this has to have something to do with the prophecy. Oh gosh, okay. Here's another thing that makes me cringe. Back then, when I wrote this, it was like, oh, prophecies are cool. They foretell ancient stuff that's going to happen in the future. They're really cool. But nowadays, I just think they're kind of overused and kind of bland storytelling, to be honest. That old tablet. Ha! Ridiculous! Oh, we're trying to thank our heroes, which is, I don't think needs to be capitalized here, and are not interested in that nonsense. Heroes? What do you mean? These trainers saved our town from destruction. Luke's face turned pale and he stared at them. Please, you must come with me now, he told the trainers. To where? Jack asked. Town Square. Luke started running back into the city. The prophecy is a spoiler of the history. Yeah. Come with me, please. Dan started to follow him, and the others came also. In the center of the city was a large building with a silver dome as its roof. Luke led them inside, where they found a stone tablet encased in glass with words carved into it. This is our city's prophecy! Move there. There we go. It was passed down from our ancestors. A prophecy? Jack asked, sounding interested. Let me see it. Jack looked into the clear case to read the tablet. Oh boy, here we go. One day the shadow will appear and its darkness will bring evil and fear. Oh my gosh, it's rhyming too. Oh, this makes me cringe. Oh gosh. But strangers will come and save the land from the evil powers in its hand. Oh, it makes me cringe every time. Ugh. Although they have not the power to succeed, only 3 relics shall they need. Oh, it hurts. It hurts me. Ugh. Descended from the first hero, one shall stop the shadow's gold. I don't think that even rhymes. They shall be scattered across the sea, but reunite to join the fight with thee. Oh gosh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate everything about this.
Can I try? Hey, I think that you should do it like this. Let's see. Let me see it. And on that day, the shadow shall appear. Then it shall appear, and its darkness will bring evil and fear. But the strangers shall come to save the land from the evil powers in its hand. Although they have not had the power to succeed.
Hold on, Carrie. You're going too fast for me. Let's start back from fear but thee.
Sorry, I was trying to do the holy hand grenade recital voice, but it failed.
Fear, bring evil fear but thee. Should we just move on?
Yeah, let's just move on. You can remove the passage.
Anyway, strangers come, see the land, blah 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 blah, shall be scattered, blah blah blah. Okay. Is that it, Jack? Barbara asked. Hold on, I don't want. Is this repeating? No, it's not repeating yet. Okay, cool. Is that it, Jack? Barbara asked. Yes, but it looks like a piece of it was broken off. Now, do you see what I was talking about? Luke asked. Dan looked like he had just seen a gas light. Dan, what's wrong? Cassie asked. I've heard those words before, he said in a shaky voice. But how? Josh asked. Dan reached into his supply bag and removed an old book. He flapped through the page. Through an old book. He flapped through the page. He flipped. Yeah. Flapped through the pages. Or flipped? Might sound better. Flipped through the pages until he found what he was looking for. Next act. Wait, hold on. I'm going to read what Jack says. Luke Skywalker has appeared. The prophecy is a spoiler of history. Next act is something. Anyway, book is my Uncle Drake gave me to look at this. Dan pointed to a page that had the exact same words on it. How could that be? Jack asked. There's only one explanation. That prophecy is true. Dun dun dun. Okay.
The prophecy is true.
I mean, not necessarily. It could just mean it was written down in 2 different places. You will never win! The building began to rumble and shake. We have to get out of here, David shouted. I don't know why there's a massive space here, but whatever. The group ran it outside to see what was going on. Floating in front of them was Wallace, dressed in black with a long cape. Wallace, you're all right, Megan said happily. Megan, stay away from him. Something isn't right, Luke exclaimed.
By the way, did you see the meme that I put on our chat?
Oh, give me a second. I'll go check on that.
In Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on that. Oh, the prophecy is true! I love that. That's so funny.
So you are the ones who ruined my little fun. I'm a little impressed. What do you mean fun? What are you talking about? Dan asked. Did you figure it out? I'm the one who broke the dam. What? Dan exclaimed. Are you a psychic? Jack asked. Why? Oh, so much stronger than those pathetic weaklings. But I can tell you that you. I can tell that you are. Yeah. What do you want? Cassie asked. What I want is simple. Revenge. On who? David asked. Every living being on this planet. Hundreds of years ago, I was destroyed by a young boy, and now he's dead. And so I would just have to make the whole world suffer.
Oh my gosh, it's Ganondorf. This is just straight up Ganondorf. It's like, Link beat me up years ago. I'm back.
I don't think Ganondorf would want to destroy the world though back then. He would just want to kill the royal family and then takes over Hyrule and get corrupted in the ways of while doing so.
Yeah.
That's pretty much correct, Ganondorf. We won, Josh declared. Oh really? Do you think those little Pokemons of yours can beat me? I have an idea. Let's have a little match, my Pokemon versus yours. Fine! First I will use Thunder Jet. Oh, you want to battle with Eevees? Then fight this one. Umbreon, go! Wait, it has another evil form? Josh exclaimed. Umbreon looks like a black rabbit with his rings on his body. Yeah, Eevees that look like something between rabbits and cats and squirrels. I don't know what they are, but I
don't know what's going on with the Eevee line. Eevee, what are you based on? A fox? A rabbit? A cat?
Eevee just look around and be like, hey, Eevee? He's like, I don't even know what the hell I am. You can win against a dark Pokemon. What's a dark Pokemon? Jack asked. All dark Pokemon are under my power and no Pokemon can beat them. Well, that kind of sucks though, because I think some of them can use light attacks, and Umbreon would just go and be like,
well, that's not necessarily true, mister. You could use a fighting attack or a bug attack or I guess that was it back then. Now fairy attacks can work on them, but fairy wasn't around then.
I think that, can you imagine if you got I remember that I actually got a Cypher. Hey, go Cypher, let's see what it can do. Cypher is like, oh, I got this.
Well, okay, here we go.
We receive Thunderjack agility. Thunderjack runs faster and faster. Shadow Wave. By the way, did you see that the shadow special in Sonic Generations?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, where he's like he gets these weird like mutant wings that come out or something.
I don't know what those are, but it looks kind of cool. But I thought but the fans have done it already with wings and stuff. Guys, you came in a little bit late.
Yeah.
Umbreon's shadow moves away from it and it enters Thunderjack's body, making it faint. Hey, do you think that they can attack when the sun is out and Umbreon cannot attack because it's the sun? Like, may the sun repels you! Yay!
I don't know. Umbreon, let's see.
Does anyone else want to try? I'll try, David responded. Sneasel, freeze this Pokemon! Another dark Pokemon appears and it looks like a gremlin with sharp claws. So it's an item. Nice type. Canine, Ghost, Fire Spin! Dude, I think that you do have dark types back in Gen 1, right? Because, I mean, like, looking at the ghosts, they are kinda dark types.
Yeah, but ghost types is a different type, so dark was actually new.
So dark is something in Gen 2 then, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, wait, let's see. Jax just said some stuff. I think, yeah. Okay, next act is Ivy. Is an Ivy who what matters? I don't know what you mean by that, but Jack, but thanks for the comment. Okay, Carrie, you can continue now.
Okay, so it's an ice type. And go! Use fire spin! He wraps Sneasel around in a cyclone of fire. That will finish it? Sneasel leaps from the flames unharmed. Did you see that? It avoided attack and attacks like it was that attack like it was nothing. Jack pointed that out. But if you get to modern games, you probably can still do damages like that. It was like they probably get like I got third degree burns. You think that was nothing? It was painful. Ah. I slashed it once and the fire dog fainted. Oh, am I being rough for you? Too rough. I think that you got a typo. Too rough.
Yeah.
Am I being too rough for you? Fine, then I will use my weakest. Come on, Mokro. I'll clean my Pokemon flies down and hoovers in front of them. It's a flying type. Perfect, Barbara remarked. Be careful, Barbara. This Pokemon is super strong. No, you just don't have the type to encounter it, but don't worry, you will get there eventually. You wait for like 10 more years or something. Pidgeot, I choose you, quick attack! It launched itself at Mokro, but it was grabbed by the talons and was flung to the ground. You think that they will fight in the air, but rather than that. I give it 2 more chances.
I'm just over here laughing at a Pidgeot getting its butt handed to it by a Murkrow. It's a Honchkrow maybe, but a Murkrow? Wow. Okay.
Now who will battle Houndoom and Houndour? 2 flames shot up from the ground, followed by 2 fire dogs. One was smaller than the other was.
Okay, that's supposed to be
Both of them are very cute though.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Houndour, not Houndour.
Who's a good bugger? Who's a good bugger?
Wow, okay, how long is this chapter? Jeez. Are there chapters? I'm starting to think there aren't chapters.
Because you're writing a movie, you don't have chapters.
I think you're right. I don't think there's chapters. I guess we have to just pick a point to stop at.
Where is the next page gap?
Let's see. The next I guess is this it? Yeah, okay. The next page gap is like right here.
There's a big I think that they're supposed to be big ones, but that's okay.
Yeah. 2 fire Pokemon. Then I'll choose the Tank Turtle and Meow, Jack called out. Tank Turtle and Meow joined him. Tank Turtle, Hydro Pump, Meow Psychic. The bigger fire dog blasted a dark energy ball that evaporated the Hydro Pump and broke Tank Turtle's shell. Holy shit!
I don't think you can do that with Dark Shadows though, because Dark Shadow is just going to be like, I don't know, like.
Yeah.
You probably.
This is. I'm calling it right now. This dude's a hacker. These Pokemon should not be able to do this stuff.
But I think that you just want Wallace to look broken, and then later on he get his butt handed to him because you're like, I found the 3 secret treasures. Now eat this, sucker.
Meow's body began glowing blue, but nothing happened to the dogs. Are you trying a psychic attack? You fool! Psychic attacks don't affect dark Pokemon? What? Jack exclaimed. I think I will add that Mew to my collection. Wallace's right hand turned black, and a vortex appeared behind Meow, sucking it in and vanishing. What have you done with Meow? I have sent him to my dark prison for now.
You have got a typo with what have you done?
What have you?
With Meow?
What have? Oh, there's no you there. There we go. I have sent him to my dark prison.
Save. Yeah, save your thing.
I have sent him to my dark prison for now. I think I'll take your powers next. Wallace reached out and grabbed Jack. Jack! Barbara cried, rushing over to him. Stay out of this! Wallace commanded, sending Barbara into another vortex. Barbara, no! Jack shouted, don't worry about her. You should be worrying about yourself. Wallace put his hand on Jack's head and removed a glowing rainbow ball. Your psychic power is magnificent. Too bad it's mine now. Wah, wah, wah.
You got a typo. You got a typo with too bad, too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad it's mine now.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to type it. You can just edit. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go. Who are you? Luke asked. You're not my son. You're right. I'm not. You're right. I'm not. I'm just using his body right now. My real name is Shaden, and this human is no longer important to me. Shaden sent Jack into
The name is okay. I gotta hand it to it. That is something.
Yeah, that is something. Shaden sent Jack into a similar vortex. Now, shall we finish our battle? Dan's anger was building fast. I'll stop you! Oh, is that so? Well, haven't you noticed that I haven't even been trying to beat you, and I've been winning anyway. Oh, damn! That's salt on the wound right there. Damn! That's salty. He's like, bitch, I haven't even started yet. And I'm already kicking your ass. Oh gosh, I like what Jack said here. I wanted to fight a gym leader, and I meet a god, and I meet with God. Well, let's see. I'll stop you. I haven't beat you. I've been winning anyway. Now I'm going to finish this. Tyranitar, come and fight for me. Slowly, a giant arose from the ground. Its body was rough and green. It looked very strong, and it let out a loud roar. I only have one option here. Legend! Dan cried. Legend came from its ball and had a serious look on its face. Its enraged eyes glared at Tyranitar. A dragon. This could prove interesting. Legend, show it your ultimate attack. Ultra Beam! Legend fired 3 Hyper Beams into one, and it hit Tyranitar at full force, but it didn't even flinch. Oh no, it must be a rock type. Try your water gun. Legend took aim and hit it straight on with its water attack, but nothing happened. Enough of this. I want that dragon wiped out. Legend, knock it out. Both Pokemon grab each other by locking claws and push. Legend submits and is forced into the ground. Finish it! Tyranitar made a black ball and sent it into Legend, causing an explosion. That was your best? Too bad. Now I'm going to be rid of you. Hold on, let me fix that. Shaden opened a big vortex under the trainers, and they all fell into it. In the vortex, there were portals all around, above, below, right, and left. Dan! Cassie cried out, reaching out to him. Dan tried to grab her, but he was pulled away, and she and Legend disappeared into a portal. Help me! Beth exclaimed. Josh saw her and followed her into another portal. Dan, hang on! David said, getting a firm grip on his arm. Together they fell into a portal. On the other side, Dan and David found themselves deep in the ocean. Dan opened Tsunami's ball, and they swam to the surface. Well, I guess it wasn't that deep. Oh, what is
Or maybe Tsunami is a very quick swimmer. He was like, hey guys, what's up? Oh shit, you guys don't know how to breathe underwater. Let me do it. Like that.
I'm coming. Jack says, wanted to fight it. Okay, like in Dark Souls. Yeah, it's like a Dark Souls encounter, but Pokemon battle. And hang on. Blah blah blah. They swam to the surface. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Carrie. I mean, not Carrie. Yeah. Yes, Carrie. Yes, that's your name. I'm like, Carrie. That's your name. Oh wait, no, it's not your name. No, yes, it is your name. I think.
What's up?
Well, this is basically where we kind of jump around a bit. So how about we make this be the last page?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and this live stream's been going for how long?
See, like, I think it's me.
Okay.
See, Josh. Wow, Beth. I hope that Beth has her own Beth has her own ways to shine because so far she has been here and do nothing other than doing.
Yeah.
And also, are we going to get a bonding moment with Dan and David?
Ooh, we might.
Bros being bros. How do we get out of this sea? Cassie, Josh. Dan called out, hoping they were all there, but nothing was there but the sea. They must have gone somewhere else. But wait, David and I went through the same portal. We have to find. We have to go find him now. Go down now. David, wake up. This is terrible. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. Our friend's in danger and we are powerless to do anything about it. Then a loud noise that sounded familiar to him. That's the sound Legend makes. That could it be? In the distance, he could see something that looked like Legend, but he moved closer and realized it was another dragonite carrying a man. The dragonite flew above him and the man called down, "Are you alright? Who are you? Whoa, have you forgotten about me already?" The man moved so that Dan could see his face clearly. "Oh God, Lance! Am I glad to see you? Wait a minute, and my dragonite will pick you and your friend up." The dragonite moved down and grabbed Dan and David. "Lance, what are you doing here? I was going to ask you about the same question." "It's a long story. You can tell it to me when we get back to my place. How far is it? We'll be there in a few minutes."
Well, they sure got rescued fast, but gotta keep the story moving, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next location.
Jack was miles away, deep in the forest. Can't believe that. That creep has both Barbara and Neo. I don't even know where I am, let alone how to get back to save them. He took my powers too. Hope things get any worse. I just have to ask. Bev and George were in a giant city. I think that you got a typo with were.
Yeah, not where in a giant city.
Where are we? What are we going to do, Josh? How should I know? Do you think that I have got sent to a strange city by some evil force before? George saw a Pokemon Center across the busy street. We can call Professor Soft and maybe he can help us to learn about the dark Pokemons. Actually, genuine is just a tiny little bit, right? In like a land or something, and then they start to get, they do more exploration, and then they found more Pokemons.
Yeah, that's
because
pretty
it
much.
Seems like it's a different region or something.
Yeah, there's no dark Pokemon in the Kanto region.
But since you go to a different region, you can find them. You're like, yeah. I still can't believe Ash got his first Haunter, Gengar, get his first Gengar like almost at the end of the anime, and we're like, what the heck? You thought that he's going to have that one already?
Yeah, seriously.
Cassie and Legend were the furthest away. They have been sent to the Arctic Circle. They were in the middle of a terrible blizzard, and Legend is lying on the ground freezing and unable to move. Cassie was sitting beside him. You have to get up or we will die here. Please, you can't give in. No, but I cannot go to sleep. Otherwise, it will be all over, but I'm so cold. That's all I want to know. That's all I know, Lance. And now we have been split apart. Lance gazed at the ceiling to his cabin. David was lying next to a cot in the fireplace. Dan explained the whole story to him. You don't believe me, do you? Actually, I believe every word you just said. Do you do that? Will you help me to get back to that place? No, not yet.
Well, I guess we'll just stop there for now.
It's a long one.
That was about 1/6 of the story. But yeah, I think if we do like like around 10 pages every time, that would probably work.
That was pretty amazing, even though you did say that it was cringe.
Yeah, there was like certain parts that I cringed at, like, oh, it was the darkness, it is the dark, it became darkness, and the prophecy and everything. And I was just like, It's just because I think back then I hadn't read and like watched and like experienced as many stories as I have now, so I didn't know as much. So prophecies and certain things seemed cooler to me back then than they do now. It's called.
I remember.
It's called.
What?
It's just called experience, Carrie.
I remember in anime in which I think who was that? They tried to go Ash and the guys or tried to go and help a baby the baby of one Tyranitar to maybe like stop being depressed. Stop being depressed. Stop being depressed. Like, I don't remember what it is, but it was very memorable. It's like because I think that the baby was like when his mother died, and I was like, yo, is this legit that is happening in Pokemon?
Yeah. Jack says only the super long number times 109 to the 9th power, and we can close the best phase of our lives. I guess he's just implying it's a long story. Well, yeah, there's we're gonna get into the Johto story, which is also pretty dang long. It's pretty dang long, and it's not even done yet. I still have like 7 more chapters to write to finish that one. Anyway, okay, not yet. I'm going to mark this with a little mark like that, and I'm gonna save it. There we go, and we can continue on this page next time. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming, everyone. Ari, Zaya, I don't know if you're still there, but I want to thank you for coming. Thanks for coming, Jack, and thank you for that lovely artwork. Thank you for that lovely artwork of that. Let me stop looking like I'm plotting some evil plan. Let's see. Pokemon becomes seinen too fast. Let's see. Becomes seinen. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Guess that's it for this live stream. Ah, that was fun. Even if a few parts made me cringe and go, oh, I wouldn't write a story like this now. But it was fun. Okay. Let's see. Why see One Piece when I have this fanfic? Proceeds to not appear in the next stream. Bye. Bye, Jack. Bye, Ori. Bye, Zaya. And bye anyone else who's watching that I don't know your name. We will see you next time for... Should we just continue reading? Or maybe we should come up with a game to play next time? Or, I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, bye!